Mesdames et messieurs, bonsoir. Et nous connaissons Pcvi entre la caille noire soir là, nous parlons une émission spéciale sur question coronavirus mortgage relief que gouvernement dans le cadre mesures libres pour permettre que vous bénéficiez. Nous avec nous Déborah Innocent, avocat, et à lui-même qui pourra parler et sous question ça et n'a co-animé avec Dr. Prince qui est en direct. Dr. Prince, Déborah, Al, bonsoir. Comment nous y même?
Bonsoir. Good evening.
Yeah, bonsoir Ronald
Good
et
evening.
bonsoir attorney Déborah, bonsoir Al et forme de Al c'est nurse lié oui bon ça veut dire coronavirus et bonsoir Ronald et bonsoir ou bonjour avec tout le monde quel que soit time zone qui regarde émission à soir au folie et tant que Jean Ronald se dit là thème émission c'est sous mortgage et we live et sous et parce que gen pile monde qui perd job yo gen pile stimulus package qui dehors hein, je veux dire nous gen monde qui bien placé qui c'est un et bon c'est non c'est pas seulement avocat mais ils sont transactionnel business avocat real estate avocat qui bien placé qui va faire le point sur bagage ça ensemble avec nous nous connaît gen pile monde qui t'a aimé poser question si nous gen question nous ka mettre dans network là et n'a ka lire pour nous.
Merci en pile. Et Déborah, par contre, elle soit pour nous bilingue, si on parler tous les deux langues. Et c'est
Oui.
how to stop making payment for the
Okay.
mortgage.
Okay. Ma parle ni anglais ni créole.
Okay.
Okay. So the mortgage relief
Mhm.
during COVID-19, what we have to understand, and I provided a slide. I don't know if they're able to post this slide. There's a lot of misconceptions out there. People just they feel like I don't want to pay my mortgage. I don't. Okay, premier besoin nous pour nous comprendre qui qualité mortgage, qui to understand your mortgages. Okay, excusez-moi, que l'anti Jean-Loup même besoin parler avec communauté a, même tout ça parler anglais ni parler créole. Okay, so the next slide, if you would pass that along, is understanding your mortgage. Gan pile moun ki pa comprendre, logon bill ki vini nan mail for your mortgage, that's your mortgage servicer. Okay, c'est yo même qui faire, c'est yo même qui gagne mortgage, c'est yo même qui own mortgage. Okay, c'est pas nécessaire. So a lot of times people get a bill, the mortgage bill, they believe, okay, this is the mortgage company, Aquin, PHP, Select Portfolio, Bayview, Rushmore, Wells Fargo, Loan Care are some of the examples, okay? And the reason why I know is because my firm does a lot of loss mitigation, a lot of assistance for people with mortgage issues since when Obama was president, when there was a program, okay? So the servicer is different than who owns the mortgage, okay? Your mortgage is a note. The note is actually your promise to pay. And a lot of times you see that different servicers keep writing you like, oh, it was Wells Fargo, now it's Aquin. Okay, so that is the owner of the note behind the mortgage. So en pile fois, wapwe Aquin ap ekri Wells Fargo ap ekri et puis wap di, oh, et tout temps bagay mwen ap chanje, ça veut dire tout temps y a 20 mortgage note là. Ça c'est qui est-ce qui own the mortgage. All right? So these programs, these federal programs are for federally backed loans. So you can have a federally backed owned investor that owns the note, or you can have a private investor that owns the note. Samedi, ou ka gen yon compagnie qui fédéral qui en bas gouvernement, or ou ka gen compagnie qui privé qui own note là. Excusez-moi si m'pa dit own properly, for nous assister moi, donc on dit c'est ici fait. Ça c'est qui est-ce qui own the mortgage. All right? Okay. So, the federally backed loans, These are a list of different federal agencies and entities. Some loans are backed by HUD. Some loans are backed by the Department of Agriculture, which has USDA Direct, USDA Guaranteed. A lot of our loans for first home buyers are FHA, the Federal Housing Administration. A lot of loans are for VA, for anyone who's a veteran in any type of military. And we also have Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. That's like the most popular, federally backed loan investment companies. Compagnie sa yo ke mwen liste sou slide lan, sa se an pil nan compagnie sa yo ki federally backed, ke program relief ki genye an ba corona COVID-19, the CARE Act, se loan sa yo ki aplike. Okay? Gen loan ki pa aplike. If we go to the next slide. So some loans are by a private investor. Kag yon on group privé, ki hedge fund, ki private equity fund, ki own mortgage. Geladeon ki own mortgage. Okay, they are not federally backed loans. A lot of these are conventional loans or hard money. Hard money is, I say, pour investor kap achete property et puis yo vle flip the properties. They want to flip the properties. So they get these investor only loans. These are private investor loans. All right. So they may have their own programs in-house. And then there may be programs that the state may have for them. But the relief under the CARE Act that the president is talking about is not for these type of loans. Okay. So the next slide, the mortgage relief programs only apply to these federally backed loans that, like I explained, not loans that are owned by private investors. C'est loan que gouvernement a back qui qualifié pour programme sa yo. Mais for mortgage servicer lan pou konnen. You gotta call your mortgage servicer. Another misconception. Oh, the president say I don't have to pay my mortgage in 90 days. I don't have to do anything in 90 days. You have to call your mortgage servicer. If you do not call your mortgage servicer, these programs will not be implemented. Pas penser que just ka chita la ou pare le mortgage servicer. Que o président dit m'pa besoin payer mortgage moi. Non, ou oblige rele, sou pa rele pour dire que ou besoin assistance. Ça ou pas besoin. Okay? So the federal law is called, the next slide, is called the Corona Aid Relief and Economic Securities Act, aka CARES Act, okay? It puts two types of protections into play. And then underneath I reference, for some professionals out there that want to use my slide as a reference point to give advice, there's references on the law. So Bali, même référence de droit. So si gen professionnel there qui besoin servi avec slide moi, comment référence y a pouè qui droit que moi li, qui droit qui gen kounyen qui implemented pour yo ka reference themselves, reference themselves, okay? All right, so c'est deux relief you buy. It's only two reliefs. Okay, let me know if everybody's following me again. I'm sorry. I'm trying my best to speak both languages at one time. So the next slide will show you there's a foreclosure moratorium. Ça veut dire moratorium pour plain English for lay people, on pause, a stop. So if you are already facing foreclosure issues and your case is in court, or there's a closure judgment of sale already on your file, they cannot auction off your home. Okay. And the next one is a right for forbearance for homeowners who are experiencing a financial hardship, under this emergency right now. So next slide talks about the foreclosure pause. It basically tells you everything. There's a pause in the foreclosure. They cannot continue the legal action. You've already had a judgment. They can't auction off. So, m'te parle de bagay sa yo. Si kayou deja gon jugement de foreclosure, yo pa ka fait auction kounye. Sa se relief ke yo ba. Yo mette on pause. Okay? All right. Deuxième relief là, c'est forbearance. So, if you cannot pay your mortgage in the 90-day window period, they'll pause collections. They're not going to assess any late fees, and they cannot add extra interest. Okay? But this is a forbearance program. Ça veut dire, yap tan avant yo ka collecte. Okay? The next slide. This forbearance program, after the 90-day period, the full amount is due. Okay, the full amount is due. So if you can't pay the full amount, you would then have to apply for a loan modification. They will recapitalize the loan, which means they will add the amount that you owe to the back of the loan and stretch the loan out, which is similar to a loan modification program. And that's what a lot of the mortgage companies are requesting. If you go to the next slide, please, you'll see that. Bon, m'expliquer ça en créole. C'est pas que this is not a loan forgiveness program, okay? Yo pas dit, okay, nous pas ou pas doué l'argent ça encore. C'est pas vérité. Ou still doué l'argent, ou faut attendre 90 jours avant payer li. Vous comprenez? Sou pas ka payer tout, dès nous ka fait un loan modification. Mais ça pour penser sous son monde qui gen bon crédit déjà. Interest rate yo, bel bagay. Okay? M'sot fon closing l'autre jour, 3%. Okay? So, sou bezwe fè a refinance, ou pap ka take advantage of the refinance program. If you've had most mortgage companies, and I don't want to say all because some of them have their own rules, they will not allow you to do a refinance of your mortgage if you within 2 years if you've had a loan modification. So for penser, ou ko pense m'a djou la for penser ki sa pou vle fè. All right, so it is like I said, this is not a loan forgiveness program. C'est pas un programme que yo di n'a pardonné so doué. Vous comprenez m'a djou la? Son programme que y a bon temps parce que gen moun de yo perdi job yo. Vous comprenez? Ou gen moun fò yo travay une semaine, pas travay une l'autre semaine, fò yo ton kob yo ka ton un mois kounyen avant yo joun kob yo. So, moun sa yon situation sa yo, c'est yo même qui pour rele pour di mwen besoin assistance. Okay? So, if you have the money, pay your mortgage. Next slide, please. All right? If you don't have the money, call your servicer for assistance. To koum di, ou pa ka just chita ou pense, président dit m'pa besoin payer mortgage même pour 90 jours, m'pa besoin relé, son bagay ki automatique, même si m'besoin assistance là. Faut relé et puis m'a dou kounyen, ou ka ret nan téléphone pour 30 minutes pour parler avec un monde. Parce que gen un pile monde qui travaille la caille. OK, to kou même tout office c'est la caille. OK, mais gen assistance men la caille. So gen des fois gen un pile delay. All right, so prends patience, sou besoin aide là, ça là pour aider moun. OK? So, kounyen, sa mwen gen apre nan tout slide lan, sa nou ka fè tou, email mwen, c'est staff@theinnocentlawoffice.com, or you can email me at di@thelawinnocent.com, ou ka rele pou fè un 10-minute appointment, free consultation for 10 minutes, 718-841-7473. If you need a longer consultation, that can be arranged for you as well. Ou ka rele pou fon 10 minutes pour parler avec sans pas payer pour m'boti information. Si koun yon besoin assistance ou di bagay sa trop pour moi pour me parler avec ou pour me faire arrangement, get nous même you can hire us to do the arrangement. But ça m'a fait koun yon c'est pour me buy information dans communauté. C'est pas tellement pour me vendre service mais oui mais son moun qui gagne un business dans communauté so business is always great to have, but ça qui pi important, gan pile moun qui pense que yo pas besoin payer mortgage, yo même moun qui gen mortgage, même moun qui gen l'argent, yo di wouch, nda pito kebe l'argent même pas payer. Sou comprendre pour al kebe l'argent ça, al servi avec l'argent pour l'autre bagay. Koun yo vin stuck. A lot of times I do that too. I hold them my money, kebe l'argent, si mba besoin payer un bagay right away, something always comes up. So if you can pay your mortgage. Again, I must not stress, this is not a loan forgiveness program. This is a forbearance program. Forbearance means forbear, which means wait. They are going to allow you a 90-day window wait. Some mortgage servicers might allow you 6 months or even up to a year. All right. It all depends. Give them a call so you can understand what type of assistance is available for you, but it is a wait and then, like I said, these slides, this is HUD. So this is information. Every federally backed mortgage company has information online. I've compiled this slide, where I have all the information for the different federally backed mortgage companies, the type of assistance they're providing, how you can contact them. It has the phone numbers, it has the websites. So call your mortgage company and say, hey, listen, who's the investor behind my note? Now, do I have an FHA loan? Do I have a USDA direct loan? Most veterans know that they have a VA loan. Do I have a Fannie Mae loan? Do I have a Freddie Mac loan? You know, what type of loan do I have? Then you can now get the information on your own. Information is power, okay? Information, son bagay ki ge force, okay? Faut bay tête ou information pour faire décision qui pi bien, okay? Moi là, Innocent Law Firm, m toujou travay on side PCVI, kap toujou ede communauté, kap toujou bay informasyon, sou bezou assistance, rele nou, 718 841, excusez-moi, du créole lan lou, pardon me,
Créole là,
et
bon.
74 73. OK, merci tout le monde.
Bon, met innocent, ça veut dire,
Oui.
best advice ou tap bay on moun la, c'est payer mortgage. Ça veut dire, pas
Oui,
gen le choix, on paye quand même.
Wap payel quand même. Sou gen, i payel. Mais sou pa gen, pa fait tête ou mal. Gen moun ki stress, yo gen anxiety, y ap cherche prêter kob nan men moun, ou pas besoin faire tout bagay sa yo. Sou pa gen, rele compagnie mortgage compagnie là, mande pour on assistance, mande pour forbearance et situation. Et puis si pour for loan modification pas un bagay qui tellement mal comme ça. But tout bagay ge pros yo, tout bagay ge bon bagay yo, tout bagay ge mauvais bagay yo. Everything has its pros and cons. So the modification is there to assist people. It's a loss mitigation prevention program. It's a program that has assisted people even before the HAMP, even before Obama. They've had their own loan modifications. You know, the HAMP program was a program that had, you know, better relief programs. And now during this emergency, we have the CARE Act that is giving us relief, a forbearance relief if we cannot pay. So sou bezwen aide lan, parce que m konnen an pile haïtien, they're very proud. Nous se moun ki très fier, nous se moun ki fier en pile. Ou kompren? So nou pa bezwen, nou pa vle di moun ke nou pa vle di ke nou ge problem. Pa mette kon en position koun yon pa di rien, ou pa rele, et puis koun yon wap vin joun mwen last minute log issue foreclosure. Ou kompren? Ou koun yon lè la pa affecte kredo plus. Kompren? Ou non situation pour 3 mois sou pa paye, yo pa ka report négatif nan credit report ou. Sou bezwen assistance lan, take advantage of the assistance. If you need the assistance, take advantage. But if you don't need the assistance and it's not going to take away from paying for your expenses at home, for food, for supplies, then, you know, pay your mortgage. That would be my advice.
3 mois ça, mais innocent. 3 mois ça, les renouvelable ou 3 mois et après ça, le fini.
It depends on the company. It depends on the company. Most mortgage companies already have programs that's like a loan modification. So même si pas de programme ça, on seule différence. No regular loan modification, you mette tout they'll put if foreclosure has started, they'll put the foreclosure fees. If foreclosure hasn't started, they'll put all your late fees. They'll add extra interest. Ou gen on most mortgage notes have a extra interest. If your interest is 5%, some of them can say, hey, we can charge you up to 8%, 10% extra for your default interest because you've defaulted on a loan. Ça vle di, gen mortgage compagnie, gen moun ki gen mortgage, ke yo ka ajoute plus intérêt. Men nan programme ça, pa gen, yo pa ka charge yo plus intérêt. You pa ka charge yo late fees. So regularly, they always have loan modification. So jan pou mwen repon nou, excusez-moi ke mwen parlon ti jan long, jan pou mwen repon nou, apre 3 mois, sou bezwe assistance, toujou gen regular modification program. Et puis sometimes get regular forbearance program where ou mande pou paye moso nan kob la. M'gen an pile client, get fois yo di, okay, bon paye moso nan kob la chaque mois, ma ajoute le mortgage la. You can ask for these forbearance installment programs as well, depending on your mortgage company. So m'pa teman ka m'pa gon general answer. Ou m'pa gon réponse générale pou question la. Ou kompren it depends on who's your mortgage company for your loan.
Ok, now, mwen gen yon question. Eske loan defer permit 90 days eske se just moun ki gen loan nan men gouvernement yo ou di mwen private loan yo? La dan to.
Se moun ki gen loan ki back by gouvernement yo.
Okay,
not private loan.
Okay, that means this loan can be like or you know that the loan is backed by the government. Can you?
You
Because
have
some
to
people
ask
they
your
don't.
mortgage company. For Monday, compare mortgage you. Ou gen droit pour Monday question sa yo. Who is the investor? What type of loan do I have? Is this an FHA loan? Is this a Freddie Mac loan? Is this a Fannie Mac loan? Who is behind the loan? And what type of programs um apply for my particular loan? So, ou gen droit pou mande question sa yo. Se, yon nan bagay, le map mande moun autorisasyon, le mwen gen pou mwen rele, pour moun, le m'a demandé autorisation, c'est une bagay sa yo ke m toujou mande yo pou yo signer pour demander who is the private investor behind the note. What type of loan is this? Because depending on the loan, program sa, ou kompren pa ka, yo pa gen. Mais sa pa vle di, loan privé ou la, pa gen program internal pa yo. They don't have their own internal programs. You understand what I'm saying? So even if it's not something that's under the CARES Act, they might have their own internal programs. Like, and I keep using the the HAMP modification as an example because I have a lot of experience. You know, I used to assist a lot of my clients with that. So some of my clients who were FHA, for instance, they didn't qualify for HAMP. You know, so I had to now request what is their in-house modification plan, and a lot of times their in-house modification plan went by the guidelines of HAMP. You know, majority of the guidelines of HAMP. So some sheshe explico loan privé a ka gen program pa yo for Monday yo.
Okay, now I have a question for you from one on the live. M'a dit tout le monde share live là parce que des fois ou gen nou ap chercher consultation gratis et mettre Deborah ba nous là parce que pour nous ta jeune consultation ça yo m'pa connait fili son paquet kob et nous gen doit et tout bagay ça important. I have a question on the live. The person said, considering the market, is it better for buyer or seller?
Oh, the market right now?
Yeah, that's the question
Well,
said considering.
the market is the market is transitioning. The market was a selling market before. It was better for sellers, but now it's transitioning into a buyer's market. All right, because of the low mortgage interest rates. But when it comes to the value of the homes, the value of the homes are still pretty high. In the average Queens neighborhood, the average of the homes of one family, you know, running around the average of 500 to 600,000, you know, and I think I see it might be a little bit lower in Nassau, 450 to 700, depending on the neighborhood because of the taxes, because the taxes are higher over there. So it's transitioning into a buying market, but we're still in a seller's market. And I don't know if this crisis, what's going to change, because a lot of people are going to experience hardship. So what happened in 2008 when the market crashed, there was a lot of opportunities for wholesalers who wanted to purchase investment homes, you know, flip them, take advantage of, you know, getting short sales for people who couldn't afford their homes and were going through foreclosures. So there's still short sales, but short sales have decreased. And like I said, it's transitioning. It's not fully a buyer's market, but it's definitely a great market for interest rates. Mortgage interest rates are awesome right now.
Okay, thank you. I have two more questions. But
Not
m'pa
a
kon
problem.
si semble ekran Louis hal lan freeze, but on a la poursuivre. Si la gade live, on a faut qu'on freeze. The other question is a long question. Let me read for you. If you are, I'm sorry for for my if you are buying a home, you had a old house that went into auction, but you do not figure in your credit report, you get approved for a loan. Do you think at a certain moment in the process, the bank will not find out and deny the whole process? This is a long
The
question.
bank will yeah, The bank will definitely find out because the bank pulls a title report, okay? And when you pull a title report, you basically are doing the background of the real property that you want, that you're seeking, and also the parties. They do a background for the parties. So when you have a house that went into foreclosure, and into auction, it is now a public judgment. A public judgment is on your account, is on your record for 10 years. It can be renewed for another 10. So we're talking about a possibility of 20 years being on your record. That's why a lot of people do short sales. They're like, why would someone just do short sales? They're losing. The short sale just shows that the loan was paid at a lower amount. You'll have all the late fees. You'll show that it wasn't settled in full, but you won't have that judgment of foreclosure. So they'll see it. However, I know people who have auctions, people who've gone through bankruptcies, and after a while, they've been able to qualify. So some mortgage companies, lend to individuals that have prior foreclosure judgments and also auctions and also bankruptcies on their record. However, mortgages are at higher interest rates. Just like someone with bad credit, you can get credit cards, but your credit cards are going to be at a very high interest rate. You're not going to get the favorable, marketable interest rate that's available right now. So, sa question te explique en créole, question c'est que si on moun de gon kay ki ale pour auction, et puis kounye moun nan bezwe pon lot loan, si lender a kounye vin wè, si lender ka wè ke yo te gen problem sa, et puis si sa ka mette yon opposition pour yo pa bay yo loan nan, ok? Lender a toujours wè ke yo te nan position sa, parce que son jugement son bagay ki on public record, li ka nan record ou pour 10 ans, après ça yo ka renouveler encore pour l'autre 10 ans pour 20 ans, ok? Mais ça pas vle di ke yo pa baoul, yo ka baoul avec un intérêt qui très haut, ok? Mais or yo ka pa baoul too. Okay, because a lot of times moun get pre-approvals. You're going approval, keep pre-approval, but you still have to go to the process of getting a commitment, okay, from your lender. So there's a possibility that they might not continue. They might just give you a pre-approval, but there's a possibility because you have a lot of mortgage companies, just like credit card companies, they actually target people who have had credit issues. So for their own reasons. All right. So, it all depends on it's in the discretion of that mortgage company that you've applied for a loan for a new property. So c'est compagnie ça que ou appliquer a, c'est yo même qui gagne droit pour yo faire décision si y a baoul si yo pas baoul, mais son bagay qui y a toujours connaît parce que yo fait background tout le monde avec des potes bagay qui était sous social ou y a pour elle.
Ok, si Ronald ba yon question, ma application pour encore, oui, et Ronald, ou met bay?
Ou met ale.
Okay, there is another question. How can the community get a consultation with Attorney Innocent?
Oh, okay. They could definitely call the 718-841-7473. I do provide free 10-minute conversations in regards to, especially, I do want to assist in regards to this situation, the COVID-19 situation. I do a lot of loss mitigation assistance. I do general real estate assistance. I'm also an estate planning attorney, which is very important because especially now, and it's unfortunate, I don't like to talk about death, but we're losing a lot of people in the community. So as you can see, it doesn't matter the age. So it's very important for you to do estate planning to put your family in the best position. So you could be in control and how you want your assets to be allocated to your family members, or you might have someone who needs the care, a child with special needs, an elder. So you can call me and set up a 10-minute consultation with me. If you need a hour consultation, you have a specific issue that you need me to basically look at your documents and give you full-blown advice on your specific issue, you can request. I'm on Zoom. And they have me on this vMix, which is a new one. I can also FaceTime. I have Apple products as well. There's WhatsApp videos. There's an option where you can schedule a 1-hour consultation in regards to your specific issue, and that's for a fee.
Okay. Ronald, I have two more questions, but I know more questions may come.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, they said, when do you think is a good time? Is someone willing to buy either an apartment or a house?
When is it a good time to buy an apartment or a house, or which one they should buy? I'm a little bit confused by the question.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Can you
Let me read the
elaborate,
question. Yeah.
please?
No, it's not me. That's the question. When do you
Oh,
think?
that's the question.
Yeah, when do you think it's a good time if someone willing to buy either an apartment or a house? This is someone from the show that watching that asked you this question. Yeah.
Oh, okay. When it's a good time. All right. It all depends on your personal circumstances. You have to give yourself. You have to see where you are. You have to give yourself a financial snapshot. You have to basically look at all of your expenses and the money that you have coming in. You have to see what disposable income available at the end. You have to also have savings. There's a gentleman actually I do a lot of this with in Chase. Um Gentleman Lamar. I'll basically provide his information to anybody. He's um he's really great at showing people how they can save money. There's also programs for first home buyers or first apartment buyers, like a co-op or a condo, where there's assistance programs, okay, with down payments and stuff like that. So see if you qualify for those programs. I would save money. If you owe anybody, pay off your debt. Don't go into adding more debt, purchasing an apartment, and they're going to look at your credit too. When it's time to close, a lot of times they want you to pay. If some mortgage loans want you to pay your creditors within the mortgage, if you can't pay them prior to the mortgage to even qualify. So look at your particular situation. You have to do what you can afford. So pour communauté haïtienne, li mande ki lè pou pare pou acheton kay ou pou acheton apatman. Ok? Kesyon sa son bagay ki
Yes.
tre personal. It depends sou moun la, situasyon. Fò gade tout finansou. Fò gade tout expense ko de gen deja. Ok? Fò make sure ke sa son bagay ke ou ka afford, ke ou gen l'ajan. Lò fi paye tout bilou ou gon ti l'ajan ou gon l'ajan ki rete chak mwa ko ka afford ou mortgage. Vous comprenez? Mais premier bagay lan, komanse save. Get a pile savings program. Talk to financial planners. You can assist still. You can do also the program qui can assist still, maybe match your dollar or help you with down payment. Okay, but first of all, for no position que ou gon l'argent que qui available, after paying all your bills.
Okay. Now the person, I don't know, he follow. He said, "Can we wait? Can we wait after the coronavirus? If so, how long?"
I'm sorry. I got a little bit of disturbance from my
Okay.
household. I'm trying to tell them to bring it down so you guys can hear me. I'm sorry, what's the question?
Well,
Sorry,
you may
I'm with
be
a full house here.
the same person. You may answer this question already. He said, can we wait after the coronavirus? If so, how long?"
I definitely would wait after the coronavirus because it'll probably be more of a buyer's market because a lot of people unfortunately are going to go through hardship. A lot of people have lost their jobs. A lot of companies have decreased their profits have significantly decreased. You have restaurants that can't be open right now. All right. You have a lot of small businesses that are closed right now. So they might not be in a position to afford their employees. I mean, there's certain programs in the stimulus bill that allow them assistance for their employees, but they have to qualify. They might not qualify. So if they don't qualify, they may not rehire that person. That person may stay on unemployment, and unfortunately, unemployment has been in the same situation from the last time, I used to work for the government, and for the first couple of months, I would go on furlough when I worked for the Internal Revenue Service, all right, as a temporary worker for the first couple of months. So I would get unemployment when I'm on furlough. And that was like 15 years ago. And the maximum I believe is still at the same rate at 500 a week, just to show you. So, I mean, so that means a lot of people are going to be in a position where they're losing their homes. So it's going to become more of a buyer's market. I believe that it's going to decrease the fair market value of different properties. So I would definitely wait, maybe at least 3 months after COVID to explore the market, to see what happens with the changes. But I don't really have a specific time. I would say if you're interested in buying and you're ready to buy and you have the extra savings and you have the extra disposable income coming in every month to put you in a position to purchase, continue to observe the market. I mean, you can look at different things, Zillow, Trulia, Realtor.com. I also have a real estate company, Epic 101. You can contact me. I can put you in touch with one of my agents or anybody in the community. Like I said, this is not really, I'm here to give you awareness of my background and the businesses that I have, but not really to sell myself. It's always great to do that, but to inform the community, because I think it's very important for us to give back. So I'm here to inform the community, but at the same time, if you're in a position where you're ready for a particular service, if I can't provide it in-house within my companies, I definitely have a lot of business partners that I can arrange you with that have a lot of experience, that are seasoned in the real estate market, even mortgage brokers as well, that I can plug you in, that can assist you while you are observing the market. Ronald, ou pense que m'oblige di sa en créole ou yo comprendre?
Bon, moi, une question très importante
Oui.
qui a rapport à ça tout. Mais il n'y a pas de problème, pour dire non, mais question ça, pour faire tout joli. Est-ce qu'on pense que maquette là qu'a casé
Oui.
à partir de crise ça?
Nan n'importe crise que nous gagne, it's a potential that the market can cause. Parce que when the market crashed before even the stock market, it was behind real estate in 2008. So n'importe crise. But si crise ça son bagay que nous ka catch, ou comprendre vite. Ou comprendre toku, like they're saying China. I don't know. I'm not in the medical profession. That's something that Dr. Prince could give more enlightenment. But there's certain areas right now that it's under control, this virus. Okay, so I don't know how long it's gonna take, because New Yorkers yo têtu. Nou pa tande. An pil moun pa vle rete chita la kayo. So parce que yo pa vle rete, konye même professional pa vle rete chita la kayo. M fon closing l'autre jour, tout office bank attorney te ouvert. Some moun te gen masque, some moun te gen gloves. M pa rete avec ni masque ni gloves parce que m pa ka jouer. Mon ti moun et puis m gen 2 gros moun la kay mwen. And puis I felt like out of place, but guess what? I didn't care. So gen pile moun yo pense son joke or c'est pas en reality, that it's not a reality. So hopefully more people, without having tragedies, because a lot of people say le ouais on moun close avec yo, you know l'hôpital, or God forbid yo mouri se laisse yo tande. Ou kompon, ou pa bezwe tan tout temps sa yo. So si moun tade, tout moun ko tout moun gratte yo. Ou kompon, tout moun ou lakay ou ko gratte yo, cherche bagay ou ka fe. Get free online classes. Ou kompon, plein bagay pou fe. Ou kompon, so si nou ka rete chita, pren kontrol nan bagay sa yo. Ou kompon, nan disease sa kounye, ka pa affecte nou, then, si son bagay nan, on di an 6 mois, an bal 6 mois, parce que mba wè nan 3 mois. Realistically, si son bagay an 6 mois, ke nou ka, basically get back on our feet, and a lot of people can qualify for these stimulus programs. Another thing, me gen yon compagnie tax, ki mwen son tax attorney me asiste yo, me se yo menm ki fil tax, mba fil tax, yo sort fon program jodi an a stimulus package la. Si moun bezwe stimulus la, fò fè tax ou. Kompon sa mzou, même business, même moun as individual. Get l'argent là, get loan là, there's interest-free loans for small businesses, there's assistance for individuals. So si assistance are, some of them you have to apply within a certain time. So, lo ap chita la kayou kounye, ko ap grato, cherche assistance no program sa yo. Cherche pou jouen aide lan. Pou kounye ka mette no position, ka mette tout community à non position, everybody in New York, everybody in the United States, in a position where they can keep their heads above water. Ou ka kebe tête ou en l'air glo, excusez. Comprenez? Parce que si tout le monde ka kebe tête yo en l'air glo, ça veut dire que nous can avoid, we definitely can avoid the crisis because we went through the crisis, we know what happened, so we can try to put ourselves in a position to avoid the crisis, hopefully. But si bagay yo continue, jan yap continue la, que moun pa vle ret la kayo, an pil moun ap malade, an pil moun ap mette risque docteur avec infirmière, no problem. These doctors and nurses now are, if they continue to face, catching this disease and people are just continuing to spread, the market is definitely going to crash, especially if this lasts over 6 months. That's my opinion.
C'est ça.
On a
d'accord opinion ça parce que crise là s'il durait il peut permettre mais est-ce que dans stimulus package est-ce que gain l'autre stimulus sur bay moun par exemple moun carte de crédit est-ce que moun qui fait rent yo tout yo gain avantage?
Oui, get avantage. Go so bagay pou mli because it's a big act. It's the same act that in the CARES Act that me mette na slide moya. Son bagay pou mwen, it's a lot of pages, so I definitely have to read the details. So mba vle ba ou a detailed response, but there's definitely relief for credit card holders. There's relief for small businesses. There's relief for solo people who are in business for themselves, but they're not incorporated. They're not a corporation or an LLC. There's assistance for landlords. There's assistance for tenants. There's certain situations where they give you assistance for your employees and your expenses as well as a small business. So the stimulus package is not just the mortgage relief. They're really focusing on a lot the small businesses and individuals as well that need assistance. But yes, credit card relief is on there. How long they're going to hold the payment, I don't know if it's going to be 90 days as well. It's something that I would have to do my research. Another thing, bezwe di wona ki très important, that make sure you're getting your information from government websites. There's a lot of people out there that are giving wrong information. So some dia, make sure que ou joun information no website gouvernement, make sure ou mande avocat, ou mande tax, moun ka fait tax ou mande mortgage moun, ou mande moun ki professionnel nan communauté a. Parce que unfortunately gen pile predator out there. Gen pile moun say where situation ça c'est to kou y ap chercher kounien pour yo scam moun, pour ti l'argent yo gen pour diablan pour yo prendre nan men yo. Ou komanse m'a djou lan? So, sou nan situation que wap buy cob, make sure wap buy cob avec un moun qui qualifié. Ou pas buy cob ou avec un moun qui pas qualifié. Et puis même information qui nan website là, qui nan internet là, excusez l'engagement. Make sure there's a lot of, especially the consumer website that I posted on my slide. They're wonderful. They basically tell you about everything. The congress.gov, si son bagay ou pa kompran, mande piti tou edo, si ou pa sou bezwen, like I said, if it's going to be a 10-minute conversation in expressing certain general questions, call my office. I have no problems assisting you or referring you to proper professionals. Oui. Numéro c'est 718 841 73 74 718-841-7473. Excuse me.
En attendant tout di moun yo, pas vin nan office là et relé pito parce que ou fait télétravail.
Yes, moi pas nan office là parce que for safety reasons. Yo besoin de chita la kay nou pas nan office là. Moi la kay moi assistant moi yo la kay yo, moi set up tout bagay moi sous cloud, mais gen assistant qui gen même computer qui sorti nan office moi la kay yo. So me ka jama pala avò nan video, am ka pala avò kon sa nan video. Also yo ka share document yo avem. Yo ka email moi document yo. Si ou pa gen email, si ou pa gen fax machine, gonjon ka même prend photo, ou ka prend téléphone ou prend photo li. Map montre ki jan ou ka text li, numéro 718 841 73 74 ou ka même voyer texte là-dedans. ou ka voye texte document yon la dani pou kounyen pou map gade document yo pour moi I could give you full blown assistance remotely. Moi make sure que moi set up pour ça parce que moi gagne client kounyen faut me continuer kayo. M'pa ka chita sou kayo parce que nous gen situation kayo. Parce que moi gon obligation faut moi continuer pour m'assister yo.
Nous propose et n'a tourné et pour permettre que nous faire 2-3 arrangements et ou ba nous pile d'informations et qui permettre aider communauté à me remercier et ou te dit anglais et créole là bon j'ai besoin créole là puis bon jouer.
Okay, merci beaucoup. Thank you for having me. I want to thank you guys for having me.
No, merci. You're not finished yet. There is 2 more questions.
Oh, okay, pas de problem. No, not a problem. I'm here.
Ou pas propose ça?
We have 2 more questions, okay?
Yes, that propose that tonight.
Prince Center Coronavirus Update. Your personal health and the well-being of your families and our staff are of primary concern for us here at the Prince Center as the situation regarding the coronavirus continues to evolve globally. You should not, under any circumstances, come to the office, even if you are just starting to feel sick. As always, if you have flu-like symptoms, including but not limited to fever, chills, shortness of breath, fatigue, body aches, and sore throat, you should not come to the office even if you are just beginning to experience symptoms. It is best to contact your healthcare provider, and here are a few tips to apply before going to the emergency room. Wash your hands frequently. Use alcohol-based hand sanitizers if soap and water are not available. Cover a cough or sneeze with a tissue or with an elbow. Avoid touching your face with unwashed hands. And exercise proper self-care and social distancing as appropriate. You should monitor the developments and stay in close contact with your healthcare professionals and officials. In addition, we have activated business continuity plans and will continue to take a daily view of our policies and practices to help ensure your safety. We are committed to keeping you informed along the way during these times of uncertainty, and we sincerely thank you for acting responsibly and taking the appropriate precautions to maintain a healthy environment for everyone.
Merci. Et nous retournons avec Maître Déborah Innocent et nous avons avec nous Dr. Prince. Et Dr. Prince, il a 2-3 questions et il t'a pas le poser avec Maître Innocent. Dr. Prince.
Et c'est dans live là oui parce que il y a plusieurs monde qui a posé question left and right. OK, question ça dit, do you have to be wealthy to create an estate?
No. Absolutely not. There's wealth management, okay? A lot of times people do wealth management so they can maximize their dollar within estate planning. And asset protection, a lot of times people want to protect their assets within estate planning, but you do not have to be wealthy. For instance, I do a lot of estate planning for Medicaid, for people to qualify for Medicaid. And don't think, hey, you know, I have insurance, I'm fine, I'm not going to need Medicaid. Especially a lot of people in the Haitian community, just like my parents. They purchase their home, they pay it off. It's the only asset that they have. Beside, you know, maybe small, you know, maybe certain savings that they have in the bank. And majority of the time, the savings are over $15,000. So, God forbid you're sick. Now, when you become sick and, you know, you need some home health aid, or you also need, or you might need to go into a nursing home, depending on the asset and depending on the timing of things, it's always important to do estate planning, especially for nursing home purposes, because there's a 5-year look back. Okay, so in order to qualify for Medicaid, you have to have less than $15,000 in the bank, and you cannot outright own your home. All right, especially for nursing home Medicaid. So it makes sense to do the estate planning. God forbid you get sick, because a lot of times people are saying, hey, I don't want to put my parents in a nursing home. When you need rehabilitation, they put you in a nursing home for rehab. A lot of times, and I'm not trying to say that nursing homes are bad places. That's not what I'm saying. But you know, things happen. And like I said, there's a lot of predators out there, all right, that look for assets. from people who are going through hardships, especially medical issues. So if they see that you have an asset and they mistreat you, if you're there longer than a certain amount of time, you automatically now can become a resident of the nursing home, and they can automatically just presume that you cannot return back home. And once you cannot return back home, Unity Medicaid turns into nursing home Medicaid. So you don't have to have a lot of money. Also, it makes sense for your family if you want to avoid probate costs, which means going to court. And I don't want to say probate because every jurisdiction is different, which means chaque jurisdiction c'est koto ou vive. New York, New Jersey, Florida, Pennsylvania, every jurisdiction is different. So, to avoid going to court, when someone has a simple will, they have to go to court. Si yo di, okay, me get 2 ti moun, gen yon la dan yo pa pou regle an seye. Gon lot li nan l'école. Son pito kite plus pou ti moun ki nan l'école lan ke sak pa pou regle bagay seye. Okay? Si moun ki pa pou regle bagay seye a kal lan tribunal lan pou yo contester e testimon lan. Mais si for instance ou gon bank account, kunyo you leave a direct beneficiary, a POD, a paid on death, okay, beneficiary. Ou fin mouri, bagay sa, it passes outside of the estate. So you don't have to go to surrogate's court. Ou pa bezwen lan tribunal. Ou kompren? So, get a pile fwa moun ki vin fè estate planning, se pou tèt yo vle fè bagay la pi fasil. Ou kompren pou fami yo lon bagay vin rive yo. Ça c'est numéro 1. Numéro 2, ou ka gon ti moun ki get special needs. Numéro 3, ou ka gon grand moun wap help. And you need to form a guardianship. So c'est pas affaire gen an pile l'argent. Li important pour tout moun pou fèl. Tout l'âge. Se gen moun kap mouri ten yo, nan 40 yo, ou kompren, nan bagay sa. Ou kompren, so tout l'âge, de pou gen bien, de pou gen famille, mwen son maman, so mwen konen, li très important pour mwen gen estate planning pour petit mwen, pour si on bagay rive, grâce à Dieu, mwen fè provision pour petit mwen. So, ou pa besoin gen kob, ou kompren, son bagay pour tout moun fè.
Okay. My next question is, okay, gon moun ki mando pou sou ka repren numéro téléphone office pou li, et map tou bo question.
Okay.
Do you know the resources to get the mortgage no matter what the situation? You know the Asian will ask you
To
this
get
type of
what
question.
mortgage no matter what situation? Well,
Do you
on
know-
m'explique nou. Poske mwen se avocat, sa pa vle di mwen specialize nan tout area. Okay, poske mwen fè real estate, sa pa vle di mwen specialize in every area. I do not give mortgage specific advice. Mba bay advice nan jan pou gen mortgage, poske mwen pa on mortgage broker. Mwen se yon avocat epi mwen son real estate broker. Si sa vle di sou ap venon kay, ou bezwe assistant, ou sou ap chèche kay, mwen ka ba ou conseil sou sa. Epi sou bezwe konen doa non transaksyon, ou kompren, depende sou ap achete, sou ap ven, sou bezwe flip, men gen tout kalite moun ki kliyan mwen, ou kompren, sou bezwe proteje e real estate toutou, ou kompren, men kon ki jan pou mette l non trust out of estate planning pou m proteje real estate you. Men a fe de kesyon kwalifiye avèk mortgage lan, sou vle rele office lan, map ba ou moun ken gen konfians nan. Because gen an pil moun, mba gen konfians nan yo, gen de fwa moun lan, page ase experience. Ou kompren? Ou kompren, so, mwen gen moun ke mwen konen ki gen ase experience, yo kon ki sa yap pale de ya, mwen ka fe moun sa pala avò, pou situasyon pou lan, yo ka gade situasyon pou yo ka djou sou kwalifiye, sou pa kwalifiye. Donc, ou mdap di, anvan sa, le won al teman de kesyon. Ok? E, on mba konen si se de live, excuse mwen al. Fò non posisyon, fò gat posisyon, fò honet avèk tètou. For se te gan pil moun between 2005 and 2007, there was a lot of mortgage scam out there. Même si yon moun te fe $10 lè, yo buy your mortgage kay 600,000.
Yes.
Et puis yo konen moun sa pa ka kebe kay la. Gan pil fwa yo buy your mortgage intérêt seulement, so moun la paye yon $300 par mois, et puis après après un an, li baloun, kounyen fwa yo oblige paye 400,000 lan, et puis yo pa gen 400,000 lan, yo perdi propriété ya. Ou kompon se mabzon lan? So, fwa honnête avec tête ou. Ou pa ka just di, oh, no matter what, ki je pou mwen mortgage. Se pa no matter what. Se ki posisyon, ki finance ou, ki expenses ou. Ou kompren? Et puis, sou non posisyon, ok, tout moun gen problem ke kredi yo ka afekte. Mais sous nos positions qu'on gen l'argent ou ka afford li, et vous besoin un mortgage company qui veut travailler avant, because credit score ou un petit genre là, ou comprendre, mais, ou te ka assist au moun, you could have been a co-signer, et puis son l'autre moun qui met en mauvaise position, c'est pas ou pas responsable. Gen compagnie qui ka ouais ça. Yo ka mando explain your circumstances. However, I am not a mortgage broker, so I cannot give you mortgage advice, how to obtain a mortgage depending on all situations. And I don't really think a mortgage broker can tell you about all situations. They would have to look at your particular situation to advise you accordingly and properly. You want proper advice. A lot of times in the Caribbean communities, if I just Haitian communities, I just Haïtien seulement. En pile nan nou nan Caribbean community, nou reme shortcut. Nou reme fè pile bagay de shortcut. Gen moun mwen konen ki gen problem. Le yo gen problem, yo pran kayo, yo mette on l'autre compagnie. Yo transfère kayo non compagnie. Ya paye on compagnie chaque mois. Yo pa même paye mortgage company yo, et puis kayo still foreclose sou yo. Parce que moun lan di yo gon shortcut, yo kon ki jan, que yo ka fait bagay la facile. Pas gen rien qui facile. Faut faire tout bagay droit. Faut aller from A to Z. Don't skip any steps. Do you understand? Because you want to be able, anybody could get them, in certain situations, depending on the program, yo ka joun no mortgage. Mais c'est Québec la. Vous comprenez? C'est Québec la. C'est Québec asset la. C'est maintain asset la. OK? M'a kon si ça, si me répond nous bien.
Non, vous répondez,
Yeah.
c'est clair.
Question fini ou jwet pour Ronald. Moi, mon nan ba un pile love pour réponse.
Bon,
Okay, thank you very much.
vraiment remercier Maître Deborah Innocent qui essaie d'expliquer et Mounio exactement qui ça pour faire. Nous avons essayé de traiter question de crash là. Est-ce que quand crash, il dit pas grand et toute crise qui permet de crash là. Et il a essayé de Mounio sous et stimulus package là. Il dit sous gain l'argent pour payer, sous pas gain choisi relais pour prendre rendez-vous pour discuter ça avec Banco. Maître Innocent, dernier mot pour nous aller.
I wish a lot of people good health, stay safe. Me souhaite tout le monde santé et puis santé tout gens, mentalement tout, parce que grand pile dans nous tout très stress dans bagay sa yo. OK? Et puis pour tout le monde, rete la kayo pour yo pas bay et health professional yo problème. Et puis to kou me dit pas honte. Nous là pour nous aider, même tout, moi là pour m'aider sous nos situations ou besoin m'aider, pas de problème pour m'aider, OK? So nous là pour nous aider, que bagay ça que federal gouvernement gagne pour aider moun, relais yo sous besoin assistance. Sous par contre qui ça pour m'aider yo, relais pour m'assister pour me relais yo tout et puis to comme dit make sure que j'en information non bon côté. Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, consumerfinance.gov has a lot of good information on the Coronavirus Assistance Act, CARE Act. Okay, make sure you get qualified information. You're not being scammed. Again, please stay home. Rete la kay nou, parce que plus non nou ki rete la kay nou, crise sa kap diminuer. Et puis, notre situation qui pas tellement mauvais. OK? M'ka dit merci pour Pcvi parce que Pcvi a fait un bel travail. Yo tout le temps à bail et communauté en pile et belle information, son bel programme qu'on gagne Dr. Prince. Au comprendre salutation continue li bo ton en pile moun faut payer pour temps yo li bo ton gratis li bo information li mette en pile moun c'est pas moi seulement li mette en pile moun là pour parler avec nous pour assister nous pour ba nous information is power moun paye en pile l'argent pour aller à l'école mais kounye nous non position que nous besoin aider nous là pour nous aider communauté that's our service and Dr. Prince and PCVI they're an organization that's here to assist. So I want to say thank you very much for everything that you're doing for the community. Thank you for having me. And everyone have a blessed night.
Thank you, Dr. Press. Et dernier mot pour aller.
Bon, thank you, Ronald. Thank you, Dave, Attorney Deborah, for coming to the network. We hope she will be back. And like I said in the beginning, this is a free consultation she's giving us. I hope the community she give it in both language. I hope the community is taking advantage of this, because that doesn't mean sometimes when I hear a lot of people in the community, they think some profession like attorney profession is only designed for the other community. We do have our own people that can understand you, that can understand your language. And the same thing we usually on PCVI network, we always say to our patient, because I see that now with with the COVID-19 situation, where a lot of our patient, they are getting video phone call, they don't even understand what's going on, what's been telling. They have to call us to guide them to the process. And we will say the same situation is best you when you get someone that can understand you, that can communicate with you, is best. Because I didn't know we have a real estate attorney in the Asian community, because 2011 when I was buying my house and I was looking for one, I didn't know where to get one. I was trying to get, but now we know. And thank you for the consultation we are in. I believe a lot of people that have been watching the
My
show,
pleasure.
they appreciate the insight. And apre di ton yo, rete la kay nou, follow the guideline from the state official. What if the As you know, with the new guideline now, since the virus can stay in the air, if you have the opportunity to have the mask, to wait, whatever the best thing you can do. Even if you positive for coronavirus, if you don't have sign symptom, or if your sign symptom is very mild or moderate, don't try to to give yourself too much anxiety, because you based on your immune system, the virus, your immune system can fight the virus. Just follow the step of your primary doctor. If your primary doctor say to you, the only thing you have to do is just keep to communicate with them. If you feel any sign symptom, let him know, because going to the emergency room or try to run out to go to the hospital will not change the process, because they can manage what they can do. But when you have to go to the hospital, this is when you have major issue. You cannot breathe, stuff like that. That's when they time, because we know there is a lot of people that have been positive for coronavirus, and they get back in track, because since this morning we have one of our friend that was positive. He was in North Shore LIJ for over 3 weeks, and he's back. And as you know, it's not like, don't get crazy, parce que gen pil moun qui gen problem, c'est anxiety, c'est peur, c'est stress. That's the situation that put them out of the world. Et nous souhaitons que nous toujours suivre chose PCVI Network, nous toujours là. Et moun kap suivre en Haïti yo tout, nap di yo nou wè gouvernement haïtien mette un comité en place. Gan pi nan moun nan komite yo mkonnen yo, gen se professeur, gen ancien de étudiant, malgré nous konnen gen pile critique nan komite sa, ni nous même tout ici tabot. Moi-même personnellement gen critique, parce que nous pensons son un comité de non crise comme ça ta supposé more représentative, et pas seulement technique people that supposed to be on it. C'est ça fait nous ouais, tant que les secteurs privés en baladan, les tout secteur baladan, maybe tout ça opposé question, maybe non l'autre show n'a qu'à débattre question ça, sur question Haïti. But en attendant, si nous carrete la kay nous rete, whatever ça nous ka fait pour nous pas prendre un virus ça, fais-le. Parce que même si le gouvernement dit qu'il y a 16 cas seulement en Haïti, nous connaissons pour qu'on quantité de cas faut faire test. Nous connaissons il pas exister vrai, et chiffre là il pas ça lié vraiment. But en attendant, ça qu'a fait, c'est ça qu'a contrôler en sécurité la caillou, et sous capable, ou du moins comme gouvernement dit le va bailler masse, si ou ka prend masse, ou prend masse yo. Bon, mais si c'est ça ou ka bailler, malgré gen ba qui plus important pour ta préparer, c'est ta bail l'hôpital yo moyen pour yo fonctionner. Si tant que nous ta malade pour dans l'hôpital yo, m'pa capable di bagay ça, parce que m'se tant qu'on porte-parole pour docteur qui l'hôpital général yo, les m'a tande un résident matin a dit yo pa gen de l'eau pour yo laver mais yo, l'on moun vinn accoucher, et puis tout gouvernement a dit yo va l'acheter millions masques. Ça veut dire, si on réside dans l'hôpital, pas de l'eau pour laver mais et puis tout va l'acheter masque, premier ça pour ta faire c'est bail et surtout gain qui existe yo, c'est bail de série de bagaille, et équiper yo first Ou lieu pour aller chercher ressources dehors, make sure ressources par yo bien équipées pour fight the virus. Bon, on l'a en content pour dernier parti ça.
Merci, Dr. Press. Et nous bien contents. Nous remercions tout le monde qui tape sur nous. Pas oublier, demain, nous avons l'autre show. Et nous avons l'autre docteur, son surprise la pied. Et nous-mêmes, nous allons continuer. Qu'il y ait mobilisation générale. Là, nous allons faire mobilisation générale à tout le monde pour permettre que y aurait été informé. Nous dit tout le monde bye bye. Je remercie et je gouvernement dit et rester la caille nous. Suspendre propager maladie pour nous sauver la vie. Bye bye tout le monde et à bientôt.
The majority of vision rehabilitation professionals who teach clients how to use their remaining field of view are constantly asked to recommend the right book to explain eye diseases. Although there are several great books on the visual field available, none seem to meet the need and standard of vision rehabilitation professionals to satisfy their clients' needs. This book is therefore the prescription that encompasses the major topics of eye diseases in relation to low vision, orientation, mobility specialists, and vision therapy. This book answers all the questions about the anatomy, physiology, pathophysiology, pathology, treatment, prevention, and vision rehabilitation therapy of any abnormality of the eye. This book can serve as a companion text for not only vision rehabilitation professionals, but also all medical and blindness students along with their family members. This book is available in all formats regardless of sight impairment, text, ebook, and audiobook. It is also available in all online bookstores, inside the eye disease website, Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, and Zillibris. Manual for Child and Vision Development Milestones is a precious guide that discusses the physical, social, motor, cognitive, language, and emotional development that occurs from birth through early adulthood for children with and without vision. It also discusses the possible effects of maltreatment on child development. This book contains the most recent research theories and findings of child and vision development investigated by eye care specialists and psychologists. The manual also consistently relates information to real-life situations and demonstrates the usefulness of psychology in everyday life situations involving children. The content is designed to educate and guide a broad range of readers, including students, parents, child specialists, and doctors on developmental norms at different stages of a child's life. This book is available in all formats regardless of sight impairment, text, ebook, and audiobook. It is also available in all online bookstores, inside the eye disease website, Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, and Zillibris.